Hello viewers, I'm SP and welcome back to Caves of Qud, where I think I remember something that's going to help us quite a lot. I was laying in bed last night, thinking about Caves of Qud stuff, and I remembered that this thing over here, which we thought was a chair, is a thing into which you can put artifacts to gain reputation. So we can, in fact, push our Mechanimist reputation up. Unfortunately, look at these numbers, I'm a little bummed out. I thought I remembered it being way more reputation than this. So actually, it looks like this is not going to help us at all. If we put everything that we own in there, it wouldn't be enough, right? I guess I don't actually know what number we have to shoot for. Hold on, we have a 500 here. Dogs love us. I am welcome in the holy places that belong to dogs. So 510 is high enough. Do we have anything else that's high, but not quite so high? No. Okay, so we don't know exactly where the threshold is. It could be 500. Well, that's a shame, and we're only at 200 with the Mechanimists. So if we put in everything here, 16, 21, yeah, we'd get like not even close to 100 points of reputation. And a lot of this stuff's really valuable to us. Interesting that they will accept a box of crayons. Well, never mind. I thought I had a brilliant plan. Now I'm all disappointed because my plan wasn't brilliant. What are we gonna do then? I guess we're just gonna have to go there and fight and win. That's really all there is to it, right? Just go and fight and win. We might want to go get in some other kinds of trouble then for a while, like maybe look for other things to fight. I'm just thinking that, what am I doing? I'm just thinking that I would like to have more, I would like to purchase more of the equipment from, what's-his-face? I can't, spare a fusile. And we have ways of getting stronger still, and I'm a little leery. They were very good. They're very effective at scaring me off of going to this place too early. So let's have a quick look. We still don't know anything about the Fateful Void. We could just wander around. What is interactable right now? What is... Oh, we never did go back to the place in the river. Let's go to Sharkabal. Maybe there's some cool stuff going on in Sharkabal. We are lost. Okay, I don't really want to be lost. Hey, that is a mine layer. It is fleeing from us at maximum speed. Stop doing that. You are worth a lot of XP. A resonance miner, Jesus. Why can you not be killed? There we go, 725. Yeah, that was a tough enemy. Alright, we're just gonna keep changing maps until we regain our bearings. You see a giant amoeba to the northeast. You know, I'm not worried about a giant amoeba. At some point, certain types of enemies should stop interrupting your auto move. There we go. Let's just be like, you see a thing that once would have scared you to the northeast, but now you don't care about it on account of your huge and terrifying. Okay, so I'm immediately on fire. Just showed up and was immediately on fire. Alright, Dawn Gliders only rate as average to us. The Rhymewick is still tough. Also, I'm on fire despite being in the water, which I'm a little annoyed by. Still in the water. Please stop doing that to me. Did I kill it? I did kill it. I killed it and I destroyed its corpse. That's how much concussive damage I did there. Alright, well, this is all very moist. I'm moving through these bookshelves to see if they are a single bookshelf. Else. Okay, I'll bite. What's in the book titled Else? It's 5 pages of text. Okay. The winds in the air, which displace the contaminated lower air. Has anyone ever read a book with a more poignant final line than that? Okay, so there's some places that are not... I think it is probably the case that Rhymewick is the thing that froze our temporal fugue character and killed him and his clones. So I'm a little leery of being in the water when we are anywhere near it, on account of I don't like being frozen. But we do have some cold resist. We have a decent amount of cold resist, I think, although I don't actually know how the numbers work, and so it's possible that this number is not impressive. That said, all the cool machinery and stuff is over there. What is that thing? An asphodolite. Okay, well, I don't think it sees us. Asphodel. Why do I know that? Why do I know that word? Oh, hey. That's an asphodolite. Well, I will shoot it at point blank with many bullets. I knocked it down to yellow health. I took 37 damage from his electrical discharge. Okay, so he probably can't do that again, but also... Oh, I was hoping he was stationary, because plant. Hobble. And then I guess I don't need to sprint. You're hobbled. I'll just walk away. So don't let them get adjacent to you. Oh, sure. Reload gun. Okay. How much health did or how much XP did I get there? I already put a bunch of garbage messages into the log. Rest until healed. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get out of line of sight of that other guy. Rest until healed. Okay, cool. So that guy definitely does not know we are here. Oh, they teleport. Interesting. Is it a bad idea to get in the water if he's about to try to shock me? I guess as long as I'm not adjacent to him. No, I can't. Actually, there we go. Having a hard time losing him because sprinting through water is not easy. Okay. Only 180 XP. We sure do need a lot of bullets to do our thing here. I don't like this huge wall of trees that's making it very hard to see anything to the south of us. Makes me really nervous. That is something. A stillbeard. Rolling scales tessellate her husky slouching form, and motes of condensate stipple her swollen chin. Also, there's stun gas over there for some reason. Is it related? Possibly. Okay, I'm gonna juke. And then keep moving. Trying to get a sense of relative movement speed. I think we've gained 1 square since we started running. I'm just gonna keep moving for a second here. Let's juke a free square away, and then we're 3 turns off of having sprint. I'm gonna start shooting. Okay, so it breathes stun gas like a breath weapon. That's pretty cool. Stillbeard hit me with her tricuspid teeth. Oh no. She also has claws. I'm not stunned right now. I think I'm just going to try to point blank her. I did crit her. Okay. Stun gas is all... I didn't want to move into the stun gas, is what I was thinking there. Somebody has graffitied this wall. Journey north of a canyon dweller. Or journey north on a canyon dweller. Maybe they're saying I should have ridden a canyon dweller when I came here. We'll have to hire one for next time. So, okay, those things breathe stun gas. That seems like a problem. I bet you can get, a gas mask. I bet that's a thing that exists. Seems like it would be, right? Oh no, I'm famished. Make camp. We have some... No, wait. We have some fresh foods, presumably. And... let's cook bear jerky and some pickled mushroom... No, not pickled mushrooms. That's probably not right. Let's do this. +1 ego for the rest of the day. Also, 10% chance to heal 15 to 20 HP whenever you take damage. That seems great. I didn't read the window that said +1 ego in it completely because I assumed that it was just the same as you metabolize thing. But then we got a second reading, so I'm assuming that that's probably not the case. Have we seen it actually hit us? We're going to stand here and just fight it in melee range. Because I'm curious what they hit for when they're not using their electric discharge, which is probably a one-time thing. It's probably the same electric discharge power we have access to. And I'm guessing that both from the fact that it's called the same thing and that we didn't see that thing do it again there. So this could be, like, incredibly dangerous. We're going to go downstairs. But it's possible that this will be really, really bad down here. Oh, man, you're kidding me. You're just going to kill my sightlines right away, huh? Oh, bad news, bad news. Yeah, I don't care for this at all. Okay, the trees are mostly covering a wall, at least. I don't like walking in the trees, because it really does abbreviate our westward sightline. Okay, well, this is a little better. Place is a little more open. Multiple plants have teleported adjacent to us. I'm gonna juke and then sprint. Oh, and the fire started by the Dawn Gliders. There's a fire involved here. So we have a Dawn Glider somewhere. Oh no, not somewhere. It's right there. I can see it. This seems like Empty the Clips time, right? Okay, you clasp the trigger like it's your darling, and now we can fire very, very quickly indeed. So we're going to start with the plants because they haven't gotten to fire off their discharge yet, and also, if I miss while shooting at one of them, I might hit the other one. A little bit less likely to screw up in seriously harmful ways. Come on. Okay, one down. Shoot. And I don't have super fast reloading. I am still sprinting, though, so let's get a little bit of distance here. Okay, we managed to stop them from executing their electric discharges, which is pretty good. And I killed him, right? Yeah. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Empty the Clips is pretty good. It has a really long cooldown. But it earns every moment of that cooldown. A weird artifact. It's a high-grade dermal insulation. Wait a minute, that's an implant. We're actually the kind of guy who can install implants. Hold on, how does this work? Because insulation seems like it would be really good. Can I just equip that work? I'm just holding it in my hand. That's not what I wanted. How do you install these? Also, I should probably put my light back in my other hand. Yeah. Cybernetics. Okay. Yeah, how does this work? So that's a cybernetics rack. Bionic modules await coupling. I would like to couple, please. Oh. Welcome, aristocrat, to a becoming nook. You are one step closer to the grand unification. Please choose from the following options. Yo, this game! How long have we been playing this? Everything is still so terrifying and new. I would like to learn about cybernetics, please. Your curiosity is admirable, aristocrat. Cybernetics are bionic augmentations implanted in your body to assist in your self-actualization. You can have implants installed at becoming nooks, such as this one. That's why it's called okay. Either load them in the rack or carry them on your person. Well, how many implants can I install? Is it more than one, please? Insightful question, aristocrat. Each implant has a point cost, and the total point cost of your installed implants can't exceed your license tier, displayed on the bottom of this screen. You can upgrade your license at a nook by spending... That's what those credit things are. Oh, dude. Okay, can I uninstall implants? Your question was most finely uttered. You may freely install and uninstall implants at a nook, though some implants are destroyed when uninstalled or can't be uninstalled at all. Okay. I would like to please jam this thing in my stuff. You are becoming aristocrat. Oh, creepy. Choose an implant to install. I do not have enough points for this one. Does it tell me how many I need? Hold on. Before we interact with this thing any further, return to main menu. Escape. Does it say when I examine it how many license points it takes? Because we actually have credit wedges through just absolute blind luck. Okay, this takes 3. It's going to give me 9 of every kind of resistance. Oh my god, what a find! What a thing to find at this moment! So I need one more thing. Yeah. I would like to upgrade my license, please. Become a finer aristocrat. Upgrade your license tier with cybernetics credits. I would like to... 1 credit for license tiers 1 through 8, 2 for 9 through 16. Wow, they have a cost up to 25? I would like to upgrade, please. You are becoming aristocrat. Why, thank you. I think that we will now just install this thing. Wait, insufficient license points. Oh, I had 2 total points, not 2 left over. So I do have to spend more. Okay, I have to upgrade 2 more times. I was misunderstanding what it was showing me. So yeah, upgrade. And then upgrade. And then there's not actually a good reason for us to use our other credit. It doesn't weigh anything, does it? Hold on. I mean, install this thing. Absolutely do that right now. Please choose a target body part. Oh, and this is destroyed when we uninstall it, so if we pick wrong here, it could be a little unfortunate. Well, where do I think there would be... There'd probably be other cool things in, like, your body slot? Oh, man, maybe your back slot could have, like, wings or something, though. I'm gonna install it in my back. My body. In my body. Yes. Interfacing with nervous system. Hey, who would have thought all this surgery would take such a long time? Okay, you are becoming. Now hold on. Do the credits wedges weigh anything? They don't, right? No, they don't. So there's no reason for me to spend the other one now. Because what if we never find another implant, right? We would rather have this as a thing to just sell because they're worth quite a bit of water. And then any time that we would want to install an implant, we will be in a place where we could also upgrade our stuff at that time, right? Because it's only these becoming nooks. Yo, that's awesome. I'm so happy. It was a good thing we came here. Uh-oh. If I hobble him and then try to run, he's going to get his thing off first, right? No, it did not let him attack me first. I was allowed to run. Oh, that's a bat. That's a scary bat. I knew it. Oh, it's a juice sap. I remember you. You're a bad time. Oh, I slipped on some slime into a wall of gypsum. Bat corpse. We found some wine. I don't really think we need that. Still very close to my carry limit. Though I sit under a year. Here's the problem. That guy is very, very slow at writing graffiti. Probably whatever else he had planned there was going to be interesting. So I'm on fire. Okay. We don't necessarily have to do anything about the fire. Oh, that's bad, though. I would like to sprint, please. Oh, God. Sprint. Sprint. Shit. Okay. I'm going to sprint into these guys and then through. Yep, that's kind of what I figured was going to happen there. We need to get some distance. No! I'm not visible to them, though. Oh my god, that's really frustrating. What a frustrating way to go. Y'all, we learned so many things. We learned so many things from that life. My plan there was to sprint until I was no longer visible to the Dawn Glider so that I wouldn't get fire breathed, and then hit the Uber Nostrum injector that we had. Oh, bummer, man. What could we have done? We had grenades, but the problem is that we were surrounded. The problem was that enemies were teleporting in around us. The fact that I somehow became visible to 4 of those teleport plants all at once definitely made that a very awkward situation. That's a heartbreaker right there. But we know so much more now. We learned so much on that life. So now we have a question. A question sits before us. What to try to do next? My inclination would be to try another mutation character. Let's look around here. Let's look around the thing. So, it does strike me that they have really arranged this wrong. You should make choices like this before you decide your stats. What other ways could we build a character? What would be interesting? +3 ego, +2 to saves versus bleeding. Ego just doesn't seem all that good for non-mutated characters, though. So it seemed... Okay. My impression, based on how we now understand the evolution of a cybernetics character to be, is that cybernetics characters have a lot of... They have a very high ceiling of effectiveness, but like it's very luck-based. Because you could find a couple of additional cybernetic upgrades relatively early on, probably. And if you found the credits and stuff, like you make those work, you could probably gain a lot of power really quickly, but it's really based on you finding that stuff. You need to find a Becoming Nook and some credit wedges. And I don't think we'd ever even seen cybernetic credit wedges with any character prior to this one, right? So they're probably not super common. So mutation characters are going to have... They feel like they have kind of a lower starting point. And they have weaker... Their maximum advancement rate, I guess you could say, is definitely worse, but they're much more reliable. They're gonna behave in a predictable way. Yeah, man. That's very interesting. Dual wield Iron Mind. Oh, this would be interesting. Maybe a cybernetics melee character. Strength, agility, ego. He's got short blade and he starts with cleave. And dual wields. The thing is, like, what if you just had more arms? We're gonna try this. Let's try this. We've not tried this combination of traits. So if we're going to build a character who's gonna be, boy, this is gonna be tough to survive though, huh? Like against those flowers, say. You're gonna have enemies teleport in on you, and you're not going to have a way of fighting them that isn't just hit me with everything you have, and then if I survive, we actually get to play the game. That might not really be reasonable to do. Oh, we could try to make a heavy weapons guy. That's interesting. We haven't really seen any heavy weapons, but, like, they must start you with one. I'm curious about this. Let's try a Child of the Deep. So, the heavy weapons stuff was strength-based, I think? Make sure we have good strength. We're gonna need agility. We probably don't need that much toughness. I like having good intelligence. Willpower is gonna be important. Let's say, like, what if we do this? Definitely get our willpower up above 0 modifier. And then we start with, like, 2020. We toughness up to 16 to start. Maybe we do that. And then that way we'll have 19 toughness to start with. At level 6, we'll be at 20. And we could push our toughness from there if we wanted. Or maybe I could cut... I could cut something by 1 point. Maybe even ego. That's a really low ego. But maybe it doesn't matter that much. And this lets us start with 20 toughness. Yeah, let's just see what this is like. This might be a character who dies really fast. We'll see. And then we can pick up air current microsensors. So each of the different arcologies has a different unique thing. So what does this do? A labyrinth of volcanic grottos form a dimensionless space where the utility of sight wanes. For the children of the deep, new senses wax in its stead. So staircases and other up-down map transitions are always revealed to you. That's interesting. Probably not worth starting with, but it's definitely interesting. So this gives you a bunch of quickness briefly, and it is a bunch. 40 is actually like very significant now that we understand how that works. Charge range is increased by 4 spaces. That's pretty cool, and might actually be good. Fists deal 2d3 damage, not so significant. I think we're not really a stabilizer arm locks character. That's just raw dodge value, which is fine. Move speed. I do like night vision. I do like night vision a lot. And night vision's a good, like, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing with this character kind of thing. It's like everybody likes night vision. But then again, if we think as a heavy weapons character we are going to be a longer range fighter, then probably our hands are more likely to be free. Gain access to the precise hit point, armor, and dodge values of robotic creatures or non-robotic creatures. Or we can get a bad version of that thing that we found. You know, maybe stabilizer arm locks will be sensible. Being able to actually hit people at range is awfully nice. I'm going to take the night vision because we really don't know what we're getting into, and while our hands may well be free to hold light sources, being able to see in the dark without lighting ourselves up definitely has value, right? So yeah, let's try this character. This character might not live very long, but I'm really curious. And I kind of wish they let you just randomize here. What do we want? We've done Joppa enough. Like, Joppa gives you extra XP, right? Because there's an extra quest available. I do like Wayfaring a lot. Plus 100 reputation with hermits, with reptiles. Honestly, the Salt Dunes village seems the worst to me. I guess the fasting way means that you're drinking less, which is not so much about not running out of water entirely as it is not drinking your money quite as quickly. But it's just so rarely an issue. Let's do this. We'll do a random village in the hills. I do like not having to worry about baboons. Alright, on the Ides of Tebet Ux, you arrive in the village of Karana, and our name is Mithter. Oops, I just smashed that wall. I hope nobody's mad at me, I didn't mean to smash your wall. Yo, you start with a lot of books, including the Corpus Cholis. Okay, that's interesting. A Schrödinger page from the Annals of Cud. What is with this character? 2 boxes of crayons, because where I come from, they really like crayons. And we started with a nano-pneumatic jackhammer and a structural scanning bracelet. So wait, what exactly is this? I'm wearing it on my back and in both of my hands. So I guess it's a good thing we have night vision. I thought, hold on, where's the heavy weapon skill? I thought the heavy weapon skill implied two-handed guns count for half their weight toward your encumbrance. I thought that kind of implied that this was about, like, using bazookas and stuff, but I guess not. You fire 5 shots with your heavy weapon. Yeah, so it would seem that it would be. But is this... what weapon group is this weapon in? This is just a cudgel. This is not a heavy weapon. Okay. I mean, fine. 6 penetration, 2d4 damage is okay. Honestly, it's not that great. Also, this weapon has 10 hit points and 2 armor value and minus 10 dodge. Oh, I have a structural scanning bracelet. Right, that's what that's doing. Interesting. So I wonder if I am realistically going to also headlamp. Apparently, this character starts with a headlamp. I wonder if this character is actually going to be able to break down walls with that jackhammer. I'm going to unequip this because we have night vision, and it's actually, if anything, it's making it harder for me to to survive in the dark. We started with another chem cell, which is fine. A big steel battle axe, which I might prefer as a weapon. So 1d3 plus 1 obviously is less damage than 2d4, but with the same penetration level, and this weapon requiring fuel and everything, I don't know. So let's look at our books here. Aphorisms about birds. Oh, we should read the Corpus Cholis. Sorry, we should start with this. Is it actually the case that these are at all randomized? So we've seen this recently. Monochrome is salt and then a flashbang. Moon King Fever is untreatable, right? Yep. Prognosis is madness followed by glorious feat induced death. I still think that Moon King fever is a brain disorder characterized by an unwavering belief that the victim is the king of the moon is one of the funniest things I've ever read in a video game. Glottrot. Uber Nostrum is the only way to actually fix it. Patient must first ingest a potion called the Flaming Ick, 1 part blood, 1 part honey, 3 parts wine, drank from a flaming mug. That seems the same. I think that's the same. And all fungal infections are raw bloated leech corpse. Oh, wait, that might be different. Gel and primordial soup to create the spray. I think it might be a different corpse than we saw last time. Was it a spark tick last time? I don't know. In any case, we've now read this, and we have the glorious information that it holds. Crowned cuisine with bear jerky. 1 serving of bear jerky, 1 serving of boar jerky for 10 to 15% max HP. That's pretty straightforward. Bear jerky and meat with latkes. And here, a meaty acid pancake. Wow, you get acid resist by drinking acid. That seems not correct, but who am I to doubt this cookbook? So we know what the council at Gamma Rock says. We know about this one. I don't think we've read aphorisms about birds before. Page 1 of 9. Birds can't eat rice that wasn't planted. Reared on the wisdom of our fairy tales, we're accustomed to feeling pity for the man who's transformed into a frog or finch, but seldom is it that we spare a thought for the artless beast who's transformed into a man, and upon whom fate has surely played a much crueler trick. Huh. I mean, it just says they're aphorisms. It doesn't say they're good aphorisms. If asked who's responsible for your misfortunes, blame birds. They neither care, nor can they muster much of a defense. That one's better. Let no fear in your heart grow so immense as the fear for large birds. No, I think it's reasonable to have other fears, to have bigger fears. Birds ruin festivals and lift sieges. They don't do that second thing. Ol Yuri squinted and then nodded at the Glowcrow's suggestion for a game of backgammon. The boy started. But Yuri, how can you dice with these vermin after one pecked out your eye? Yuri shrugged. I can't blame the crow. He was gonna peck whether my eye was there or not. I don't like these stories very much. The sighting of a crimson swift augurs the death of an aged water baron. A silver thrush heralds a fossil harvest bountiful in chrome. But the tongueless Kagu. Stay far from a tongueless Kagu. Far and farther. Some birds breathe fire. My meaning here is plain. Atop the spindle, where debtors and birds go. That's not even a whole sentence, much less a whole aphorism. Well, okay, I guess we learned that. We have 2 copies of the Dark Calculus book, which is actually awesome, right? I guess we don't know the XP that they give might be random, but this one was worth 3,600, I believe, last time. If we make it to the 6-day still, we're going to be high level very quickly, which actually totally rules. We read this Mimic book, right? Oh, this is by Q-Girl. We know who that is now. You know what? Maybe we haven't read this. Well, we're going to read it again. I'd like to reproduce a perspective I recently shared with a friend, a lamplighter by trade and an artist too, who shied away from a typography tournament at the festival of Utiara Ux because of a fear in her heart. She suffers from the malady of the mimic, the all-too-common sickness that makes us feel like we're performing our lives instead of inhabiting them, that we don't belong next to those who've won success, nor do we deserve those same successes when we've won them ourselves. I've counted myself among its victims in the past, and occasionally I still do. I mean, I think everybody does, really. First, indulge me for a short while. On a shelf in my workshop sits a simple contraption called a morphoscope. It's comprised of 2 parts, an armature of pliable aluminum wire and a rotary base. Its purpose is to communicate a 3-dimensional form from a 2-dimensional viewing plane. The armature can be contorted such that, when viewed in its still state, it looks like a jumbled mess of wire, but when viewed in rotation, it assumes the familiar form of an object such as a bird or Urshib continents. What's this have to do with the malady of the mimic? To answer that, we must deconstruct the malady. Let's ask, what is it to be a mimic? to appear as a thing but feel like another. Essentially, it's a phenomenon of semantic distance, a sensation of the space between what we perceive in others and what we perceive about ourselves. We've constructed a representation of what, in the case of my friend, a proper artist and typographer looks like. Why do we have such trouble squaring that representation with our own image? The answer lies in the richness of our self-perception. We see ourselves in stereo, our wire armature plied by our experiences, our self-image formed by rotating it about the axis of time. What we call artist or typographer is just a jumbled mess of wire, an unfamiliar pattern we give a name to in absence of the context of life's motion. Were we to see our peers in rotation, gain perspective on their doubts, their fears, their pain, the jumbled mess of a pattern would disappear into the familiar form of a person. And, conversely, had we the capacity to freeze our own motion, to see ourselves absent of the context of our doubt, fear, and pain, we'd see an artist and a typographer just the same. There's a fable about a mimic who seeks to belong but never does, that book we totally read, whose ambition ultimately leads to a grisly fate. Its moral serves an ideological function, to keep us from belonging where we already do. So let me say to you now, belong, friend. We wait for you joyously. That's actually kind of beautiful. That's a book in this exceedingly weird game that's actually about something and is actually quite meaningful. I'm glad we read that. And The Mimic and the Madpole, this is the book that we read that was about a mimic. Okay, cool. I mean, this character is definitely interesting. I think we're going to go ahead and hold on to our jackhammer for now, or use it as our primary weapon for the moment. So when I look at a wall, okay, being able to actually see the stats of wall makes it much clearer how far away we were from breaking through some of those walls. I guess the moral's not so bad. Sorry, wall, I didn't mean to... Nope, damn it. You hit for 1,500 damage with your... What? What? Hold on a second. So, the stats on this thing are not 100% clear to me. I don't know how it hit for 1,500. I'm going to take this off. Here, let's equip a battle axe. I'm going to stop walking around with this jackhammer out, because I'm going to get us in trouble. That's just a friendly leech. How you doing there, buddy? I'm looking for work. Find... Kishuryager the Wary, or Tidger. Okay, I will do that, thank you. Live and drink, friend, but not from me. Have I made it clear to you guys yet that I really like Caves of Qud and that I'm having a really good time with it? 2 drams of wine. We should not steal things in the village. You're just a random pig farmer, excuse me. Nope, never mind. You get back in your corner. This is just a globe, right? I mean, examine. Examining it does not risk damaging it. It's fine. I make some progress. Did I? Are you sure? There we go. An Armory Sphere. Brass gears, balls, and rings turn in precise mimicry of worlds and stars. It would be easy to break this. Good to know. Oh, this looks like an important room. Or an important hallway? I assumed that there was going to be a bit of a room because, of the chair and everything. What a weird place. Oh, there's a Dromad merchant. Howdy. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say let's trade. What do you have? He has some weird artifacts, of course. I mean, who doesn't, right? He does have a musket. I mean, we should have a gun. We need a ranged weapon of some type. This is Kishuryager the Wary, and this is their warden, Warden Khan. He chews cud without a care for the mess in his tangled beard. Let's have a word with the warden. Your thirst is mine, buddy. The villagers of Karana really like this warden, and so I have gotten reputation with them. Hooray. He doesn't know anything interesting. What about the village elder? Welcome to the village of Karana, Nomad. We are a clan who loves Sir Pater I and dishonor obscenity toward Sir Pater I. Come what may, you may drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. Speaking of thirst. The Farmers Guild didn't like that. Mollusks don't care for that. I would love to learn butchery, please. Cool. And then also the Having Slaw. No, I think we'll hold off on the Having Slaw. My services are available. I know you have work. Kiss the loathsome quill that you are here, friend. That sounds a little bit like an insult. Visiting pretenders came to our village the other day. While breaking bread, they spoke of a fascinating place, some forgotten ruins. But they wouldn't reveal the location. Will you find it for us? It would be a great boon. It's somewhere between 3 and 7 parasangs south of ipsilateral ellipsoid alamus. Yeah, I could do that. Ipsilateral... okay. This is a stone monolith, painted with a scene from the village's history. The love of Surapater I was revealed to the people of Khurana through the dish known as Having Slaw. Okay, so that's an important religious dish that he was offering to teach me. Wait, we should look at the other one. Since the first Mercury Hare holiday, the villagers of Khurana have joyfully feasted on Having Slaw. So it's kind of like, it's significant, right? Culturally significant that he wanted to teach me about that. We should maybe actually learn it. And this is Tidger. My services are available to you. Thank the rescued First Light that you are here, friend. There is a task you could do for me. Just a while ago, I visited Ish-Hosohedron and saw a Surapaterary fried implant core. For the games we play under the Beetle Moon, I need to snag it. I'm going to do my best to work that sentence into my personal vernacular here. If you salvage it for me, I'll reward your services. Yeah, I'm down, man. A recoiler and a disc, I am down for both of those things. Let's make sure we remember to talk to this guy. What waits for me there? Very well. I will journey to the 6-day stilt. Okay. When we get to the stilt, we're going to get so much XP, it's going to be wild. We're just going to look around town a little bit more, even though we kind of got everything we need here. Also, can I tell you, I really like our sprite this time. I think this is a cooler sprite than we have had at many points in the past. You are the village tinker. Oh yeah, of course, there's a village tinker. There's always a village tinker. So some data discs. If we become a tinker ourselves, we can just read these. You're just sitting there flying like that's a totally normal thing. A shrine to Ushir II, the ultramarine sword. In 4644 BR, Ushir II, husband to Tuvo, the ultramarine sword, died of natural causes. He was 88 years old. Okay. Not super interesting information. Every time we look at a statue or we see something painted, I hope that it will be a scene from the life of Reshef. Okay, this is a fancy room. We're going to have a look at that in just a moment here. So a dram of oil. This is just a really nice chair. Over here we have a book table, which might have books in it. It's not impossible. What if I close all the doors? Is that a crib? A 4-poster bed. Okay. It just looks like a crib because, you know, relative size of things. A shrine to Surapater, the Scourge of Dupod. One auspicious day, a babe was found swaddled with a blessed vessel of the fates in each hand by a group of crabs in the gladiators' autarky of Miruk. They took him into their fold and fostered him, and he became known as Surapater, the random babe of crabs. It's true, but people very rarely refer to orphans that way. You invite your friends over for the first time after adopting a child, and they're like, oh yeah, that's my random babe. He was brought to me by some crabs. It's wild. I'm really happy that I started playing this game. I'm having such a good time. Alright, let's finish looking around here. So now there's a guy in the room that I was going to try to loot. That's a vessel, an empty vessel. And it looks like they don't really store anything in here. We haven't actually checked these baskets. Baskets are almost always empty, I feel like. I wonder if we could... Oh, never mind. He's leaving of his own volition. Alright, I'm going to close... No, close door. Close door? Is this not a closable door? It's an archway. Oh, well, never mind then. Okay, I think we just leave the village then. So... this one is hosohedron. That's ipsilateral ellipsoid alamas. That's the one where the ruins are south of it, right? Let's see. Yes, 3 to 7 parasangs. So we'll go to 7 parasangs south and we'll just go north from there. Alright, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just below the other marker. I discover a village. I would, in fact, like to investigate. We found Ekagawar, which was worth XP. This isn't... Wait, we didn't complete a step of our quest, though. You just get XP for finding a village? Okay, I don't think I knew that. Well, they have a desecrated stone statue of Toxkoya, the legendary croc. His hoary, cracked scales look like marked stone, on account of they're made of marked stone. They also appreciate Surapater. In 5035 BR, Surapater won a decisive victory against the combined forces of the Nomads Republic of Dupod at the bloody Battle of Mishan Moras, though he lost his prized Koinicus during the course of the conflict. As a result of the battle, Mishan Moras was so rife with bad omens it was renamed the Charmed Decay. That doesn't... Okay, why was it charmed? What about that is charmed? Are you blue because you're the village tinker? Oh, you're blue... You're Warden Blue, not Tinker Blue. That's true. Hikovitnia Klautovithus, the giant, might have work for us. Is that you? It is. Drifter, welcome to the village of Ekagawar. Here you will find shade and victual, etc. Your thirst is mine, friend. Farmers Guild, some other villages don't like that. Grazing hedonists love it. We could learn how to cook tagine inside of cider and herbed bear jerky. That doesn't necessarily seem like a great use of our stuff. Especially because we could learn meditate from him, although who knows if we'll actually be able to get our rep that high. Is there work around here? He looks around carefully. By the wretched Scion Wanderer, hark! My scheme is nearly complete. Only one more thing must be done. I need someone to go to Korana and sit on the floor cushion of the Divine First Light there. No, I cannot tell you why. Will you? I will reward you for your work. By Yuckweed Stem, this conversation never happened. Sure, I'll go sit on that floor cushion for you. Huh. Do you think that doing this is going to betray Karana in some way? They have books. Oh, they have a book. They have a procedurally generated book that's actually relevant to the location. That's interesting. We should not take that, because I'll get in trouble. That's just a giant dragonfly. You know, just, oh wow, he has yuckweed. Okay, hold on. We don't necessarily need his yuckweed stem. We're just looking around this village. I mean, this is another source of XP at the very least, and it's a source of XP that doesn't require us to go into any danger at all. So that's cool. But I am very curious what his scheme is exactly. Because it doesn't really make any sense, right? This is also Toxkoya. I wonder... I guess the people who lived in this village before these people were really into Toxkoya? What is that? It's a canvas folding chair. Okay, sure. Yeah, it does look like that. What a weird village. Like, half of the people here are dragonflies and half of them are equimaxes. Oh. Oh, these are just archways. Damn it, I was gonna steal from this chest. Is this Armory Sphere painted? Oh no, it's probably a globe, huh? I'm not gonna mess with it, because the warden's right there looking at me through the doorway. And also, how does it help us to know that that's a globe, right? We could identify it, but to what end? Are these also just archways? And nobody has any doors I can close. Well, we may as well eat that thing they make here. 12% max HP, 5 quickness. Yo! I changed my mind. I would like to please hear how this thing is... What? Is that a vampire Snapjaw? Nope, just a Snapjaw Howler. They have a lot of yuckweed in this village. Its fur is matted in blood-brushed clumps across her skin. Long fangs break the plane of her bristly snout. Her hind legs tick and she reaches with her forepaws for the reassurance of the dirt. In the Earth's lightless recesses, troglodytes are reclaimed by the primal forces that once shucked them toward civilization. That last sentence seems like it's from a different creature's description. Huh. So just a spooky vampire. Okay. Alright, that's fine. So, this is actually the right spot, though. I guess let's go down a screen or two, just to be sure. I don't know where exactly the thing could... I don't know where the parasang ends. I chose to start in the center there, and it put us in the village. Oh, that was an explosion. Hold on, can we get around this? I want to see the rest of that screen. Damn it. Nope, I can't go east. Way is blocked by some shale. I want to see what was blowing up. Apparently this whole southern border is blocked by shale? Okay, fine. Never mind. I'm going to take this as a sign that there's nothing of importance over there. So I guess we just go straight north, right? North through the village and then until we see the Forgotten Ruins? Nope, I managed to walk into the only place that actually has a wall. I'm just going to let Auto Explore handle this. There sure are a lot of huge canyon walls around here. Okay, so we didn't actually pick up a gun. We're going to have to kill this boar the old-fashioned way. I'm going to switch our jackhammer back in, because it seems like it could potentially do a lot of damage. Alright. Bam. It actually doesn't do that much damage. I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. Glow whites. Glow whites would be tough for us at this point, right? Yeah. Nope. Go this way. Like that. Are these... Oh, they're green because it's night. I'm night visioned. Something shot at me. I'm not going to try to figure out what. Try to sneak up on this vine here. I like the night vision. Are the two-headed boars would be tough then, right? No, it's fine. I could take him. Oof. I took him, but just barely. What kind of armor am I wearing? Head, face... Wait, do I not have the ability to... Oh, body. I was like just ignoring the top line. To be fair, when you think about a human, you usually think of the head being above the body. We get to start with studded leather armor. That's good armor. I'm going to rest until healed here. Then we're going to have to find a way to go north. I guess I could just make my way north. Never mind. I found the ruins. We did it. You discover some forgotten... Oh my god. Nope, I was going to say maybe they don't see us because of... I can see them because of my night vision, right? But no, they definitely see us. Wow, that's a lot of bugs. That's a lot of snapjaws. And also, this one is legendary, and I didn't realize it because he's just green. I'm going to hit Sprint. I was going to say, hey, I think maybe they lost us, but never mind. They're not following because they have ranged weapons. Well, I kind of want to stay and fight, but we probably can't fight that many of them. Also, they have perfect dark vision. So, that's a thing now that we know about Snapjaws. That said, most of them are not following us very closely. I think they're getting caught up... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, I think they're getting caught up fighting dragonflies. I was thinking maybe if we could get that dude alone, we could take him. Because we have a pretty powerful weapon, it feels like. He is hated by the villagers of Ikagawar and disliked by the villagers of Karana. So killing him would actually be good reputation. Kind of waiting for him to come over here. Alright, so we'll go down. I'm hoping that I can draw... Never mind. I was going to say, hoping I can draw him and not any of the others onto this screen. I wonder if we could get him to come back to the village? Because this is the village map right here, isn't it? I bet the warden will help kick his ass. Alright, so I kill you. Kill you. Don't kill you. And no, nobody's helping me at all. In fact... Help? Somebody? Okay. A Snapjaw Scavenger and a Bloody Snapjaw Hunter are... Okay, this... Now they're getting involved. Somebody made a wall of force up there. Is this the legendary? This is just a normal Snapjaw. Okay. The legendary is the one just north of the Equimax. Alright, we can kill this guy pretty easily. And then... Oh man, the Howler is freaking out. They screwed up. What is his... I'm trying to figure out what his... Oh, he's got Shade Oil Tonic on. Hey, pretty good idea for nighttime combat. So now he's having to fight some Equimaxes, which is not going to go well for him. He's dead. I'm a little sad that I didn't get to kill him, but honestly... It's best that he's dead. Also, he had loot. We'll take all of this. Also, all of this guy's stuff. We got some XP for fighting. We didn't get to kill the big guy, and that is a real shame. I underestimated his toughness. Or I overestimated it, rather. Alright, well, let's go back to the other village then. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let's talk to you. Sorry, I did want to learn your cooking recipe, because it gives quickness, and that seems useful. Okay. Now, we just go back to the ruins nearby. Yeah, sure, let's investigate. The Unilateral Alamus. I'm not going to bother with it right now, I just wanted to put it on our map. Let's go to Karana. So is this the cushion? The floor cushion of the Divine First Light. I did it, I sat on it. And we're gaining levels really quickly. Okay, now I'm up. Nobody saw me sit on that. So, probably everything's fine. What could his... I'm gonna unequip my damn... Because I can't stop accidentally moving myself into walls. I feel like I don't usually do it that much. But as soon as I have the jackhammer equipped, all of a sudden it's a problem. Alright, you. I located some forgotten ruins. Thank you for your service, traveler. Our village owes you a debt. For now, please choose a reward from our stockpile as payment for your service. So... A bad book, terminology which had also been imagined such, the pattern of life, kingdom from the jowls of this intervening, possessed sight of his chamber, the Eremite's Workday Volume 10. This is probably not a book, this is probably several books. A bunch of grenades, or the locations of a legendary hatter, a legendary glover, and a legendary haberdasher. Yeah, give me these. So rep up, let's look at these advertisements. 25 parasangs east of Gritgate. 42 parasangs east and 1 parasang north of Bethesda Susa, so that's really awkward to get to. And 31 parasangs east and 3 parasangs north of Kyakukia. Have we ever actually been to Kyakukia? We've seen the name a bunch. I don't think we have. Okay. Well, that was fun. Then we have another thing to do. I'm going to go back to Ikagawar and tell the dude that I sat on the cushion for him. I'm really curious why he wanted me to do that. I've sat on the floor cushion of the Divine First Light. Thank you for your service, traveler. Our village owes you a debt. For now, please choose a reward. Am I never going to get to figure out what his scheme was? That's sad. A symbiotic butterfly, or a firefly, not so good. A bioscanning bracelet is potentially interesting, but 3 data discs is hard to turn down. Give me the discs. I'm into that. And then... what was our other starting quest? We had to go to a place and do a thing. Go to Ish Hosohedron, find the fried implant core. Right. Absolutely doable. That's this one? Yeah. So is this going to be a dungeon or a village? It is a dungeon. It's going to be a dungeon we're going to find on this tile, I'm assuming. We have pretty good carry capacity. Oh, I'm punching with my bare hands here. How is the chem cell in my jackhammer? Still fresh. Okay. Get cudgeled. So with this character, we're definitely going to want to... First of all, I got to pick up a ranged weapon. I forgot to do that again. Secondly... Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? Hold on. We're gonna go do this. I intended to do this. I was gonna go to their oven and eat their delicious thing. I'm gonna be very careful not to run into the walls. Yes, eat some of that. Okay, cool. So it's a little bit variable because I think last time it gave us 5. Sure, I'll investigate a lair. Lair of Maru Rock Legendary Snapjaw Brute. Okay, we're not going to mess with it right now. I just wanted to put it on the map. Oh, I can't. Can't leave because there's one Snapjaw Scavenger who can see me. Problem solved. Okay, apparently there are still hostiles nearby. I'm a little bummed out about the fact that there was clearly nobody coming to fight me, and yet I still couldn't leave. This has been an interesting character so far, already. So that's... Okay, hold on. This is Ishos Hatred. Okay. Let's find the dungeon stairs. I'll just hit the auto-explore here. That is a musket turret. Well, I think we really only have one option here, and that's rush the musket turret. Okay. Didn't have a lot of ammo in it, sadly. I'm going to grab both of these. And I guess we should rest until healed. Okay, back to auto-exploring. We've discovered a giant amoeba. Well, way out there. There is, I guess, a giant amoeba. It's very far away, though. And this jackhammer is turning out to be a hell of a weapon. Oh. I guess it's not a dungeon that we're going to have to go down into. So we have some huge, ridiculous number of skill points. Let's take this back to the starting village. Sorry, not take. Go into. Damn it. Busting fences up. Why does this place have to be designed like this? Why do I have to walk such narrow hallways? Here's the problem. Did we identify this? Examine. The bathroom clock. Oh, right. Now we know a little bit more about bathroom clocks, too. Hey you. I got you this thing that I think is probably not that valuable. Alright, so we got our recoiler. And another chem cell, which is handy. Who are these Barathramites? No, you know what? I don't care. I will take the disc to them. Absolutely I will. I love taking discs to people. Alright, so we managed to get to, without even really thinking about it or trying very hard, we've managed to reach level 6. My feeling is that we should take some of our 510 skill points and buy Tinkering, because we have all these data discs already. So let's grab Tinker 1, which is going to cost us base Tinkering plus this. And item mod Flaming Ergo Chair or Sleep Gas Grenade. I guess I'll take the Sleep Gas Grenade. Why would I want to make a chair? Give me that. Alright, and then we can now tell what the discs in our inventory are, right? The Gaslight Chris. This wood-gripped hilt emits a thin, terse, undulous beam of pale green light, whose intensity is such that it may cut away steel. You need Tinker 2 for this. But that's very interesting, and it's not that hard to make. DDC 4? Phase Cannon. A massive energy cannon. Ladies and gentlemen, we've discovered our objective. BAC 8. We've never seen an 8. I didn't even know there was 8. And it requires Tinker 3, which takes like 27 intelligence or something, right? I bet it's a heavy weapon, though. I just 29 intelligence. Criminy. Okay, well, I mean, that's it, though, right? We can't not pursue the giant energy cannon. Gimme this. This is going to be a lively one. I like having an objective. This is going to be fun. What else do we have? We have... I just scrolled right past them at some point here. There we go. Oh, we know how to make Sphinx salt injectors. That's excellent. Is this one I can actually learn? No, this also requires Tinker 2. Damn it. This one we can learn right now, and I absolutely will. Okay. So, it sounds like this is basically a lightsaber, and this is a huge energy cannon. These are rewards. These three things together right here, all of which are absolutely amazing, are things we got from a reward in the starting village. Well, no, I guess it was a village near the starting village. But that's like, this is crazy. This is a crazy pack of things to hand what was probably at the time a level 3 character. This game's very good and fun. I see that we're at the hour, and I'm resisting. We can adventure a little bit more. So did it mark on our map the, yes it did. It did mark the workshops. It's all of that stuff way out to the east. Honestly, this one over here isn't that bad. We could probably reach this. I mean, not right now, but that's at some point in the not too distant future. We can maybe go for that. All right, let's talk about our skill points. What else do we want to pick up? So we started with Shake It Off, which I like. Two-handed guns count for half their weight. I mean, it feels like we should pick up a rifle somewhere. We'll probably buy that musket that's here. Should I grab Disassemble? Do we want that right now? We might take bow and rifle. We're not necessarily going to be great at bow and rifle stuff, but we can pick up the basics. And we can pick up Kickback. Let's get that. Well, we don't have the rifle yet, though. Also, what's Cudgel look like? So Cudgel proficiency obviously is good. Whenever you hit with the Cudgel, there's a chance to daze. When you charge and hit, you automatically daze. You make an attack with a Cudgel against an adjacent opponent. If you hit, you automatically daze. And the dazing thing always stuns if they're already dazed, right? Yeah. Daze for 3 to 4 rounds. And eventually maybe we could pick up Backswing. 25% chance you make an additional free attack with the same hand. That's pretty cool. Slam. If you hit, you slam your opponent backwards up to 3 spaces, pushing other creatures and breaking through walls if their AVs are less than 5 times your strength modifier. Yo, an AV of 5 times our strength modifier is actually fairly uncommon, even among walls. Like, if you have to have 25 strength to even take that? Opponents who get pushed are stunned for 1 round plus an additional round for each space pushed. This is kind of cool with ranged weapons, right? Being able to just smash people away from you. I mean, granted, if we're pushing for 29 intelligence, 25 strength is not super easy to come by. Yeah, interesting. It's interesting stuff. Weathered is less damage from heating and cooling. I don't know that we need that so much. Natural armor value up isn't bad. We'll get to 23 toughness off of just accidental stat ups without too much trouble, I think. I think I am going to pick up bow and rifle and Kickback. And we'll try to get a better rifle. I don't know if I'm going to pick up any of the rest of this stuff, but Kickback's really nice to have. And then, do we want to spend points on Cudgel? +2 to hit with my weapon. I suppose yeah, that's worthwhile. And then, like, do I want Disassemble, maybe? Or we could pick up... I do also have an axe. What would it be to... We do have the... Okay, so we do have the stats for Dismember already. Cudgel was only 50 skill points. Even if we end up not using it, I don't feel too bad about that. I think maybe we hold on to this other 130 points because I don't know what I want to do with them. We'll need Disassemble eventually. You know what? I'm just going to take it now. We know we will use it, so let's just take it. And we'll worry about it. We'll not worry so much about trying to save points. So there's a lot of stuff that we've already revealed that we didn't yet interact with. And we've never actually been to the ipsilateral ellipsoid. I guess let's do that. Let's go there. What exactly is this place? It's a place that's going to start me directly adjacent to a salt hopper. What fun. The good news is we're already level 6 and pretty tough, so I'm just going to smash him one. I got him for 8. Hop this, buddy. Well, he's hitting me a lot more than I'm hitting him. He's covered in my blood. Okay, there we go. We missed him a lot of times in quick succession there. I cannot rest because I see a bark biter to the east. There we go. Now I don't see it anymore, so it's not a problem. Something shot at me. Actually, I think it shot at that dragonfly. Oh hey, a shrine to Surpator. Surpator seems very important in this part of the world. After striking a deal with urchins, Surpator convinced them to help him found a workshop in the gladiators' autocracy of Murok for the purpose of glass-blowing 9-sided dice. They named it the Workshop of the Cursed. Who would want a glass 9-sided die? That's right, the Cursed. Well, while we're here, we may as well whip up a meal. I kind of love the idea that we might be able to just drill through walls when it is appropriate to do so, though. That's a neat thing about this character that we didn't plan at all. I'll take that. I forgot to buy that. We were going to buy that rifle, or that musket, rather. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find a desert rifle laying on the ground. Oops, hit the wall. Just try to be less clumsy. So I'm assuming that either there will be a chest or there will be a way down into a proper dungeon or something on this screen, right? That's what makes this a notable location. And I mean, that's a chest. It's not a special chest. Take this stuff, though. And I guess we have an empty water skin. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Let's gather all the oil into one bottle. So, pour into nearby container this one. And then we'll take the sap into the other glass bottle, because we're probably not going to find that much sap. I will say that the fact that our character is by default green and red makes me think that I am wounded when I'm not. Okay, no, we're not always green. Sometimes we're just green. I'm seeing myself through my night vision? Is that why I am sometimes green? So this Snapjaw and this Arcanaut were just hanging out, and then the Snapjaw went for me. Sorry, buddy, but you saw, right? It was self-defense. He has a Desert Chris, and he has some strange tubes, which is probably like a chair. I'll take this. I'll trade you some garbage. Here, take this cloth robe. In exchange for what I'm assuming is going to be a unit of scrap metal. I probably should have gotten... he only has one lead slug. It doesn't matter that much. Right, this is just a chair. Yeah, which is just a unit of scrap metal. Ah, books. Cloud called Nimbus. Yo, if we actually make it... now I have to walk in every bookshop space to make sure it's just one book. Or one shelf. If we manage to get our way to the Grit Gate, we're going to get so much XP so quickly. Or, I mean, trade value in case we do find a heavy weapon. That's remarkably, I've still never seen a heavy weapon, an item of the heavy weapon class. Are you the same guy? You are totally the same guy. That's a bear in a force wall? Bloody Buyubu, the renowned honey-loving bear. Huh. Why is this the control panel? What is happening here? Why is this like this? So, someone has imprisoned this bear, and I demand to know why. Uh-oh, stuff's happening. The bear is no longer imprisoned. Wait, was the bear... Did somebody come over and force wall it? I'm trying to kill it now. It's hurting me very badly. It's also very badly hurt, though. I'm trying to get the... Ow. Shit. Sprint. I was trying to get the kill there. I was trying to find a chance to steal the kill, but the Equimax... it was necessary to let the Equimax do the thing. That's some loot. Yeah, just take them. I'll figure it out afterward. It's fine. Can I rest until healed? I can indeed. How far over carry limit are we? Not that far. One thing we can definitely do is disassemble some stuff. And then we can just drop 4 pounds worth of garbage. So I don't have my blood... I have my bloodstained neck ring on. This other one we have, it's just a different neck ring. I am wearing woolly magnetized boots, which is a remarkably good piece of equipment for how early we are here. 5 cold and 5 heat resist. Man, this class starts with some really cool stuff. So what do I have that's 4 pounds that I feel comfortable dropping on the ground? These wreaths. Oh, it said 2. I was thinking it was a pound each. We probably don't need these mushrooms, honestly. I'm going to eat one of them. I am sated and quenched. And then I dropped the other 2 on the ground and never saw them again. I think it's worth taking on the number of drams of honey that we just took on there. Okay, that bloody bark biter is going to be a problem. I'm hoping... Oh, there's more water skins on the ground down there. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, was that I was going to get in a fight with that Equimax. Because Equimaxes are also quite tough, right? That Equimax needs my help. I am assisting. I just sprayed blood all over that dragonfly. Okay, the bear's only attacking me now, it looks like, which works out pretty well. And I got the killing blow. Honey. 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 Well, I mean... Yeah, let's take it. So let me consolidate a little bit here. This is a lot of pounds worth of honey that we're carrying. I mean, at the very worst case scenario here is that we end up pouring out a bunch of the honey, right? Wait. Sorry, pour 17 drams of honey into this container. Okay. Or 22 drams of honey, because these can hold up to 64 drams, right? So yeah, pour this into that. So that's a lot of honey. We definitely don't need it all. We also could just drop, I could just drop some more garbage. I would certainly rather have water skins of honey than crappy shields. Even if all I'm going to do with them is sell them, I accidentally stepped over instead of picking that up. There we go. Yep, give me that. We'll throw our other shield on the ground, and that should be enough. Or I could just drop a staff. How about a club? Just drop 1 club. Okay. So we still haven't actually seen the entirety of the area here yet. There's a small room with a door. Okay, actually, it looks like maybe we have, take the salt hopper chips. Why are there salt hopper chips? Oh, did I chip that salt hopper away? I might have left pieces of that salt hopper that we fought just kind of scattered all over the ground. What is even the value of this? A chitin that was shaved from the exoskeletal flank of a caught salt hopper and dry beaten to a snappy crisp. Cool. Alright, back to Auto Explore. Looks like the sun is coming up. Our natural vision is resuming. Okay, so we did totally get the value out of here. Let's go back to the Dromad Merchant. Yo, where the hell am I? Just dawn gliders everywhere. And then he sprinted. I only have 40 HP, and I'm concerned that I may not survive this. Why am I on fire so much? Why am I to such a degree on fire? I don't have any salve or anything. So I'm going to pour some water over my head. That works, right? Didn't we do this before? Pour on self, like 3 drams of water? Still on fire? Still burning. Is this just fresh water on the ground here? No, now it's dilute salt somehow. Seems like I might not be on fire anymore. Okay, yeah, no, it worked. It just took a second to update that it worked. But the Equimaxes are killing the little things. I'm gonna rest until healed. Okay, that was actually really scary. Dawn Gliders are bad news. Hold on, I know I'm at my carry limit. What am I doing? There's a lot of blood everywhere. I don't like it here. Oh, right, I'm lost. I can't just go back to the world map. Could I please get my bearings back? Angry turtle. Everybody's fighting everybody. Nobody should be fighting me. Oh, a weird artifact. It's an electrified club. I would like to get it. I will drop something else. So 3 pounds over. Let's drop... Yeah, let's drop this staff. Turtle, leave me alone. Wow, something just happened over to the southeast. He's such a hard time killing this turtle. He's having a really hard time hurting me too, but... Okay, there we go. I'm gonna hide behind this tree and rest. Okay. Whatever is happening over here, it's fine now. There's a very angry 2-headed boar. I should check in on our, after we kill this turtle here, we should check in on the fuel in the jackhammer. It seems pretty fuel efficient, or maybe it only uses fuel when it's... Oh, man. Auto got weird artifact. It's a gun of some kind. Is it a good one? It's a pump shotgun. Well, you know, honestly, this might be exactly the kind of gun for this character. Are shotguns in the rifle class? Look. Yeah, okay, so you do get kickback. Maybe we're using a shotgun for the first time. I'm gonna throw both of my short bows on the ground. And then also this iron buckler. Yeah, we've never done a shotgun guy. And maybe that's a huge error. Maybe shotguns are the best. Also, like I said, I was going to check on... Chemcell's still fresh. I wonder if you only have to spend fuel when like, trying to destroy a wall. If the Chemcells are what makes it capable of doing, like, 1,500 damage. Bronze Battle Axe, no thanks. I really just want to get back to the starting town and trade. Okay, we should absolutely take, at the very least, the copper nugget here. Wooden arrows, a glow sphere. We probably don't need any of this. Again, just really I would love to not be lost anymore, because I want to go back to town. Getting lost in the salt is a really bad idea. We got to make sure we don't walk around in the salt too much. Alright, so we got some dudes. Sadly, ooh, a masterwork iron mace. I bet that sells for a fair amount, and we can totally carry that. How are you doing post-fighting that dog? You are fine. Alright. The hammer. The jackhammer gets the thing done. It's very effective. I didn't actually look. Okay, he didn't have anything. Can we please get my bearings back? Okay. We also found some forgotten ruins. I'm gonna try to leave. Nope, hostiles nearby. Okay, there we go. Just want to say hi to that dromad. There's the cushion upon which we committed some kind of act of treachery. I don't know who that scheme was aimed at, but I feel dirty having participated. The fact that I don't know why I feel dirty is probably the worst part of it. Okay, we didn't actually come down here before. I was just curious. The Dromad was in this room, right? Yeah. Hey, buddy. So, I'm going to need all of your shotgun shells. And you're going to need all of my bark armor. Man, bark armor is really heavy for the amount of trade value it gives. We have boots already. We have armor already. I'm going to hold my headlamp. No, I'm not. I don't need this. So you should take all of this stuff. I'm not going to sell you any of my books, even though some of them are quite valuable because I have greater plans. I definitely don't need 30 torches. I should have dropped some of those. Let's drop all this garbage. If we were going to keep anything here, it would be like the Masterwork Iron Mace or maybe the Steel Battle Axe. You know, just the valuable stuff. I'm really happy with my jackhammer. I'm gonna go ahead and sell these. We don't need to sell any of this stuff because it's all very easy to carry. We have so much honey. So much honey. Which we could sell some of potentially if we need to. I kind of want to buy the expensive weird artifact. We'd have to really put in to make that happen. I'm just curious what it is. It's probably a gun, right? At 357? It might even be a 357. I guess we have the gun we need. Maybe I just trade for copper nuggets. We just take ammo from him, basically, and then we save, potentially, we save up for the 6-day stilt. So he'll give us 33 drams of water. Yeah, this is fine, I think. I like the water, but the water's heavy, so the copper nuggets are an important compromise. Where are we at? We're at 90 minutes. Okay, I definitely have to stop. I'm sad about it, though. That is going to have to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. This character, I think, has a lot of promise. There's a lot going on in Mithter's life already. So when you come back next time, tomorrow, I think it's time for a pilgrimage to the Stilt, and we're going to gain 100 levels. And we'll see you then.